Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of astrology to find out which zodiac signs are most likely to stay on good terms with their exes. Let's get started. We're going to talk about exes. But not just any exes. We're going to explore which zodiac signs are most likely to stay friends with the people they've dated in the past. It's always a little tricky navigating those waters, right? Like, how do you go from romantic dinners to, grabbing a coffee as friends? Well, according to the stars, some signs are just naturally better at it than others. So, if you're curious to see where you land on the list, or maybe you're just here for a little entertainment, stick around. Let's find out which signs are most likely to stay buddies with their exes. First up, we have those chatty Geminis. You know, Geminis are like the social butterflies of the zodiac. They just love to connect with people, and they're always up for a good conversation. This makes them incredibly adaptable, which is a huge plus when it comes to navigating the sometimes awkward transition from romance to friendship. Think about it. Geminis can go from talking about their deepest feelings one minute to cracking jokes the next. They're just naturally gifted at going with the flow and adjusting to different energies. Plus, Geminis are curious creatures. They love to learn new things and meet new people, which means they're less likely to dwell on the past. They'd rather look forward to all the exciting connections they might make in the future, even if one of those connections happens to be a former flame-turned friend. It's like, don't be surprised if a Gemini invites their ex to a party as their plus one, platonically of course. They're just wired to stay connected, and their ability to separate love from friendship is truly a gift. Geminis are all about keeping things light and breezy, and that definitely extends to their relationships, past and present. So, if you're a Gemini, you're probably thinking, yeah, of course I'm friends with my ex. And if you're not a Gemini, well, now you know why they seem to have mastered the art of the ex-friend. Next up are the ever-so-diplomatic Libras. Now, Libras are all about balance and harmony. They crave it in all aspects of their lives, especially their relationships. So it's no surprise that they tend to excel at staying friends with their exes. Libras are natural peacemakers. They hate confrontation and will go to great lengths to avoid it. This means they're more likely to approach a breakup with grace and understanding, even if it wasn't the easiest experience. They're also incredibly fair-minded. Libras are all about seeing both sides of the story, which helps them understand their ex's perspective and maintain a sense of empathy, even after the romance is faded. And let's not forget their incredible ability to communicate. Libras are gifted at expressing their feelings in a way that's both honest and compassionate. They can have those tough conversations without letting things get too heated, which is essential for preserving a friendship after a breakup. So Libras are like the masters of staying on good terms. They'd rather keep the peace and cherish the memories, even if the romantic spark has fizzled out. Now let's talk about those free-spirited Sagittarians. Sagittarians are known for their adventurous nature and their optimistic outlook on life. They're always up for trying new things, and they don't let setbacks keep them down for long. This go-with-the-flow attitude makes them particularly well-suited for staying friends with their exes. They see a breakup as just another chapter in their life's journey, not the end of the world. Sagittarians are also incredibly forgiving. They don't hold grudges and would rather focus on the positive aspects of a relationship, even if it didn't work out romantically. They understand that people change and grow, and they're open to maintaining a connection, even if the dynamic has shifted. Plus, Sagittarians value their freedom and independence. They're not afraid to be friends with someone they've been romantically involved with because they're secure in their own skin. They don't need to define their relationships in traditional ways and are perfectly comfortable blurring the lines a bit. So, if you're a Sagittarius, you're probably the type who can grab a beer with your ex and laugh about old times without any awkwardness. You're all about embracing life's twists and turns, and you don't let a little thing like a breakup ruin a good friendship. Up next, we have the independent and always original Aquarians. Aquarians are known for their unique perspectives and their willingness to challenge the status quo. They're not afraid to be different, and that includes their approach to relationships. When it comes to staying friends with exes, Aquarians are all about breaking those traditional molds. They don't believe in cutting people out of their lives just because a romantic relationship didn't work out. They see the value in maintaining connections, even if they evolve into something different. Aquarians are also incredibly loyal friends. They value their friendships deeply and are always there for the people they care about, regardless of what's happened in the past. Plus, Aquarians are all about intellectual connection. They love to engage in deep conversations and explore different perspectives. So even if the romantic spark is gone, they can still find common ground with their exes on an intellectual level. So if you're an Aquarius, you might have a whole crew of exes who are still your close friends. You're not afraid to defy expectations and create your own relationship rules, and that's what makes you so special. Now let's talk about those big-hearted Cancers. Cancers are known for their emotional depth and their nurturing spirits. They value close connections and put their hearts into their relationships, which makes them more likely to want to hold on to those bonds, even if things didn't work out romantically. Cancers are incredibly loyal and empathetic. They have a knack for understanding other people's feelings, and they're always there to offer support and a listening ear. This compassion extends to their exes as well. They can see past the hurt and remember the good times, which makes it easier for them to stay connected. They also tend to be very forgiving. Cancers understand that everyone makes mistakes, and they're willing to give people second chances, especially those they've shared a deep connection with. They believe in growth and transformation, and they're open to seeing how their relationships with their exes can evolve over time. Plus, Cancers cherish memories. They love to reminisce about the past, and they often find comfort in familiar faces. They might even hold on to mementos from past relationships, not out of sadness but out of a desire to preserve those memories and the emotions they evoke. So if you're a Cancer, you're probably the type who stays in touch with your exes, sending birthday wishes and checking in every now and then. You value those connections and the history you've shared, and you're not afraid to let a little romance fade into a lasting friendship. Last but not least, we have the grounded and analytical Virgos. Virgos are known for their practicality and their ability to approach situations with a level head. They're not easily swayed by emotions, which makes them particularly adept at navigating the complexities of staying friends with exes. Virgos are excellent communicators. They're clear about their boundaries and expectations, which helps prevent misunderstandings and hurt feelings. They can have those honest conversations about what they're comfortable with and what they're not, ensuring that everyone is on the same page. They're also incredibly logical. Virgos can separate their emotions from their actions, which means they're less likely to let past romantic feelings cloud their judgment. They can objectively assess the situation and determine whether or not a friendship is viable. Plus, Virgos are incredibly loyal. If they care about someone, they're in it for the long haul, even if the nature of the relationship changes. They value the history they've shared and the trust they've built, and they're not quick to throw that away. So, if you're a Virgo, you're probably the type who can transition from a romantic relationship to a friendship with relative ease. You're practical, you're communicative, and you're not afraid to set those clear boundaries. You know what you want, and you're not afraid to go for it, even if it means redefining a relationship with someone from your past. And there you have it. These are the zodiac signs most likely to stay friends with their exes. Remember, astrology is just a guide and everyone is unique. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more astrological insights. See you next time.